Hey, what's popping, y'all? What's going on? It is late night. I'm laying down. I'm at an undisclosed location because I had to get the fuck out the way. I needed a break, man. I don't know. It was just too much. So I had a little break here for the past 2 days. Got to get back with myself. You know what I'm saying? But man, listen. It was crazy. I think the problem over there is, and probably some of y'all see this later on or whatever, but I first want to start out and say this is a donation drive. That means please donate to my GoFundMe's, my Cash App. My Cash App is Stringerbell80. That's STRINGERBELL80. I'll be saying that repeatedly. I'm not gonna front. I had to get the hell out of that fucking shelter for a day or two. I was having a headache. I was just like, yo, this is too much. Way too much. So I ended up coming over here to one of my little places that I know that was cheap right now. I mean, dumb cheap. And it's clean. It's updated. And I'm not too far from NY. So I'm very good at finding places like this. Always have been. I wanted to talk about something real quick, and it's been bothering my soul. You know, it really been bothering my soul. That's Tasha K. Yeah. So I went to go check it out. First of all, I'm not familiar with this bra, so I went to go check some of this bra's workout, and I was just like, wow, she's like, y'all calling Jaguar crazy? This bra seemed like she crazy. The shit she was saying, I was just like, wow, like what the fuck is on her mind? And don't, before y'all any y'all say it, I know I got this big ass zit on my forehead. That's life, motherfucker. I don't be getting zits. You know what I mean? But it happened. Tasha K is messy, huh? Like I really don't. I don't know. I can't fuck with that. And then I wonder why I don't do interviews. I told you I wasn't doing no interviews. You know. Um, I don't give a fuck how bad I need the money. I had somebody offer me 2 grand to do an interview with them, and I ain't take it. My goal on my GoFundMe is 7 grand. I would have been a third of the way there, you know. Again, that's Stringer Bell 80 a Cash App STRINGERBELL 80. Um, Tasha K is messy, man. And I don't know why Jaguar went on there. I just peeped the vibe of a lot of these motherfuckers already. And I was just like, yo, ain't doing no interviews with these niggas. I know what these niggas do. They'll turn around and say, you said whatever, you know what I mean, whenever. And then it's a whole big mess out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I do not want to be involved in that. And I'm not here, shitting on Tasha K or, if somebody run back and tell I said something I ain't say or whatever, whatever. I just said she messy for me. And tú sabes claro, no. She's messy for me. And that's why I don't fuck with her. Now, for anybody else, she might be perfect for you, you know? And I ain't bad. If she perfect for you, yo, you rock with her. But for me, I had the Tasha K chick. This the way it was kind of almost insidious how she turned on Jaguar. You know, I'm Team Jaguar, baby. You know, that's just like me and know what it's like to be through a lot. You know, niggas just tired. And for her to come out her mouth and start so, I told y'all too, you guys too, yesterday. I said this is the way that shit happens. It's a linear fashion of things. You know what I'm saying? Like where you have one person that suggests something, suggestive thought process, very simple to figure out. But we have one person that suggests something, and then everybody else just run with it. Just run with it. They don't ask some motherfucking questions, no nothing. They just run with it. Well, so and so said that's the village idiot, ain't it? You know, it's just like I don't understand how people do that, and it's all based on trying to create some salaciousness or salacious story behind it. Like it's got to be something warped. There's got to be something. If it's not warped or if it doesn't have something like sipping a tea attached to the shit, And a lot of people don't want to fuck with it. Tell me I'm lying. I know a lot of people want to fuck with this Jaguar thing only because of the salaciousness in it. I am not able to monetize. I will tell you why I'm not able to monetize. I went and tried to apply for monetization again today through YouTube Studio, and now I guess because the process takes a lot longer, I'm not able to monetize my page. So if I had been able, just by example, if I had been able to monetize my page this month, I got over 800,000 views. That would have been close to enough to get me to my goal. So right now there's a process. It's a three-step process, and you will see it within the YouTube Studio when you go to try to sign up for AdSense. AdSense is it, and they're the ones that run their videos through your video. Now, one problem I had the first time I did it from one account, which means I used a different email. Ugh, excuse me, guys. That's what took me a little bit longer to do it. So when I did that and shit, right? It told me that I was uneligible, and it said I was uneligible because basically I do a lot of cursing. I curse a fucking lot. I don't give a shit. That's just me. If we gonna get used to me, it comes with a lot of fucking cursing. That's just me. And I'm not vulgar with it or obnoxious. That's just me. I know my account is money. Use Streamlabs. Streamlabs, I checked them out today, felony. And the problem with Streamlabs, it seems, is they've been having some glitch all this month. So there's actually people, if you go to Google Play Store right now, you'll see for yourself, the reviews on it are like 1 and 2. I'm like, I don't want to invite that shit in my life. But another thing too, though, I do know about not Google AdSense with running the ads. And I'm gonna get back on topic what I was talking about. But this with the super chats. The reason I don't have that on, do you know these motherfuckers take almost like 35 to 40% of whatever's donated to you? Yes, you heard me right. It's like upwards of 35 to 40% of what is donated to you. Is it 30? I knew it was in the 30s. I knew it was. That's why I gave it a margin. So it's 30%. 30%. So that means somebody donates $100 to you. What is that, felony? That's like $72 or something like that. I'm also is. You can't write. I don't know ghetto hieroglyphics. You gotta write $70. My Cash App is $STRINGERBELL 80. Again, that's Cash App STRINGERBELL 80. If you use PayPal, just go to one of my different videos, and in the comments section, just press my icon on my picture. Go to any video there. There will be a link to PayPal and also GoFundMe, so you can use either one of those two as well. If you do choose to use those two, let me know, because I don't have the alerts on for those. They don't have any alerts, so I can't. But like I said, once again, it's $STRINGERBELL 80 is the number 80, 7980. Again, that's $STRINGERBELL 80. That's the best way I can say it. I'm trying to. I don't know how to put it in there. That is the problem right now with me. I wish I could find a way to do it, and I can't find a way to fucking do it. So if somebody, it says something right here, save highlight. I think that's for the video little clips and shit like that. And then there's something up here. Welcome to community chat, and it says learn more. And if I do that, that means so. There we go. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can lock your comment. Per user time. We don't want to do that. High user from channel. What can I do with that? Can't I pin that? Let me see if I can put it in the chat. Yeah, if one of you guys can do that for me, I'm trying to find a way, because I know you can pin comments. I just don't know. So if any of you guys know how to pin a comment, please let me the fuck know. All right, I'm still getting used to this. You see, I'm laying in bed. I'm real ghetto with it tonight. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gonna have to hold with me. I ain't got no rollers on. I I should be eating some chips, right? I got some vinegar and salt potato chips. Don't ask me. Just disrespect my chips. Touch the comment. Okay, I'm touching the comment. All right, as I touch the comment, it says, I am moderator, hide user on this channel, which I don't want to do. Put user in timeout, which I don't want to do. Remove, report, and that's it. That's the only ones I got. It should it should give a thank you. No, there's nothing. There's nothing there. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like they've changed the way, like, I don't know if you guys know, but I had to take a day before I came back, like a whole day, and just get fucking updated with the way, I guess a lot of apps they're trying to add other different options to them and things like that. And with some it works, and then some of them it just makes the app worse. I mean, if you just go to Google Play Store and whenever you're in there, just read the fucking comments from the people that actually have one. I get it on mine. Yeah, everybody's is different. It depends on if you had the update or not. I'm imagining, but again, I'll tell you. Mine says report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user from channel, and add moderator when I do it. And I'm doing it. I'm doing it right as I'm talking to you. And I know there's a way to pin the damn comment. Let me see if I click your face. Maybe that might make a difference. Nope, same thing. Report, blah 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 blah. Which is unfortunate because I wish I could do that. Have I ever considered re procreating re I think you're saying repatriating to Africa, relocating to Africa. I think that's what you were trying to write. I want to go to Ethiopia. I like to go to Ethiopia. If anywhere in Africa, I would really like to go to Ethiopia. Ethiopia has some beautiful, beautiful places there. They have churches that are built into the ground. They are Orthodox Christian churches, but they're built into the ground. They're very, very, very beautiful. A lot of people don't know that the Ethiopian culture is actually it's a mixture between, well, them and Eritreans is a mixture phenotypically of Arab and black descent, depending on what region you want to claim. But the history goes back with Christianity and Coptic Christianity, excuse me, and said by some people to hold the Holy Grail and hold and protect over it. You know, a lot of people throughout European culture, throughout American culture, and many other cultures believe so. And they're Ethiopians that actually live in Israel, believe it or not, of all places. I may mention I used to date an Israeli girl. Her name was Dee Davis. She was from Afula, Israel, which is at the northeast tip of Israel. And shout out to ID because ID's actually subscribed to my channel. She's married now. She probably should have been my wife, but you know, I'm not Jewish. You know, so it is what it is. Um, I'll tell you like this, guys. There's been so much, and I want to stay on page here because I was just talking about something particular, and it's late and I'm having brain fart. So y'all remind me if I tick off about something. I admire your courage and strength and amazing. Thank you very much, Tisha. Stringer Bell 80. Hey, Black Butterfly, what's going on, sis? Just jumped on, brother. What you talking about? I'm just talking about a little bit of everything. But right now, I really want to focus on Jaguar Wright and discrediting people. And I'll go back to the other shit I was talking about in a minute because it all had to do with Tasha K. But someone had asked me about Africa, and I really do want to go to Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a beautiful, beautiful country. And the only country within the continent of Africa that wasn't colonized. Mussolini and the Italians attempted to do it, and a whole bunch of brothers and sisters, both Latin and black, from Harlem, started their own recruitment services and said, we're going to go over there and kick Mussolini's ass if he tries to take over Africa, because they knew the stakes at that time. It was, I repeat, Ethiopia was the only country within Africa that was not colonized. Believe it or not, wasn't colonized. Was thinking of making an Exodus movement myself. You better come back all the way that way, Black Honey. Anyway, bless your heart. Y'all hit the cash app. Thank you very much. Anyway, bless you. Is she true in what she say? Is she true in what she says? Every country is a motherland to America. Yeah, that's true. Again, y'all, that Cash App is STRINGERBELL80. Young lady in the comment section, R. Marie Strober. Are you the sister that's the dark skin advocate sister? I always liked you if you are. Always really supported you, like on some real shit. Like I was like, if that's her, there's this girl. She calls herself a dark skin advocate. I saw her years ago the first time. She was a mad motherfucker then, but I understood why she was mad because she had a lot of truth in what she was saying. I think it was just the way she was saying it that kind of threw people off, but it did get her notoriety. But her last name is Strober. I think it's Rashida or something like that. But when she calmed down a couple of years later, I just think naturally out of maturity and a couple other things, she actually was a decent person, you know. And I think that was the person always under there. She just was kind of, I don't know. That is you, isn't it? How you doing? All right, what's going on? Dark skin advocate, that is you. You was always sexy though, shit. I had a daughter one time by a Haitian woman. My daughter passed away, as I told you. She was a dark skinned sister, dark skinned Haitian sister. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I ain't never said a damn thing ill of you. I always thought you was a little chocolate thing. Yeah, that's your story. I remember, you know, the first time I saw you, I think it was something that either came up on, don't judge me. It was this guy, Tommy Sotomayor. And I used to watch him a couple times. Then he got more and more stream and shit like that. But yeah, I think underneath it all, he's a good guy. He's got good intentions. He's got a dark skinned daughter. And I guess somehow or some way I started seeing more of your videos. And I was listening to what you're saying. I never the whole time, but I was thinking from a music point perspective. I was thinking the whole time. I was like, you know what? That girl right there, she actually got something to say. Is this motherfuckers ain't gonna hear because she just sound. It wasn't that you sounded mad. You sound like you whoop a motherfucker ass. Like I wish a motherfucker would Strober. But you, I knew you had a good soul, and there you are. I'm not gonna mod that Rashida Strober. Rashida Strober is in here. That's your own personal opinion if you got a problem with her. But I'm gonna keep her here, felony. The sister is sitting there and trying to help me. I support dark skinned people, and Puff need to pay. He damn sure do, don't he? Like this could be taken care of overnight. You know what I mean? Get your holler, brother. She is a pretty sister. I think she might have a boyfriend or something now by now anyway, but she's a if you ain't but yes, a salute to you, sister. All praises due. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Now mod her, that's what she do. Well, I mean, if she chooses to do that on her whole channel, brother, I can't do nothing about that. She ain't in here starting up with nobody, and she ain't said nothing wrong to nobody. If anything, the sister has been one of the main ones to help. I appreciate if y'all do like she do and take that link right there, that $ STRINGERBELL80, and either support it or at least share that same address or whatever. I can't figure this out all the way with YouTube. I haven't gotten it all the way yet as far as the clinks and the clanks. I'm good as shit with software and hardware, but this right here, it's got so many intricacies that it's real hard to figure out. So I'm figuring this shit out on the intricacy side of the game as I go. You know what I mean? Like today I downloaded a new editor because I had 2 pieces of footage, which is the video down below with this brother that I saw in the train station today, which I'm going to talk to about him too shortly. But again, that Cash App is STRINGERBELL80. This is a donation drive right now. I got away from the homeless shelter for like 2 days. I had to. We can stay out for like 48 hours. This is the first time I've ever done it because I saw other guys doing it. And like, if just to put it in perspective, I'm up almost every day at like 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes you can see the tiredness in me because my eyes are like or whatever, whatever. And this was the first time in like a month that I got to sleep. There's nobody in here where I'm at. You know what I mean? So this is the first time I got to sleep for like a month by myself. You do not know how much you miss that. I got to get up and take a shower when I wanted to take a shower, and like, you know what I mean? Just like feel some freedom, if you want to say. I don't have to rush back there or whatever. And they're well aware that I was going to be out. I made prior reservations, if you want to say. But it's rough psychologically. It's there. It's draining. Just to want to be by yourself. I don't know if you can understand that, but like I don't have a girlfriend or nothing like that. I mean, how can I have a girlfriend in this situation? I see a lot of girls that say in the comment section, with this big ass zit that my hat brought upon me, I guess. But they'll be like, yo, I can't believe you don't have a girlfriend or whatever, whatever. And I'm just like, me neither. you know. Um, she absolutely is supporting you, damn right. No, make her a moderator of your channel. Help keep your channel clean. Oh, I am, man. I haven't had nobody come in here. If they do, I always block them anyway. Hey, King from Vegas with love. What's going on, Patrice? Hope you got my cash app. Oh, I'll look in a second, but I appreciate every last one of y'all. Give armor, give Armory a wrench. I don't know what that means, but I'm not gonna insult that girl, and nobody else insult her either. She is a guest of mine, and I like Miss Strober, and I like Miss Strober's efforts, and I will not sit here and disrespect Miss Strober as I'm a caller because she has not said a thing to me. What are you trying to help me from? Tell me what you're trying to help me from. I don't need another. I just want to support. Yeah, I don't like when I've never had any interaction. This is the thing. I never entice people on their channels or in their circles to say, "Oh, I don't like this person. Get rid of this person." The only time you will ever hear me say something like that is if the person is just so blatantly obvious that the person isn't about nothing and that's what they do. Then that at that point I would be like, okay, they have the same consistent behavior here, there. This person has never exerted that to me. You saw I was surprised it was her this right now, and I don't have to explain myself. I think the sister is fine. I think she can be also antagonized, you know, and I think that's one thing we have to do with the women nowadays. You got to realize some of these women are under enormous stress too. There's a lot of women that have children where their children are stuck at home. There's a lot of women that have interfamily issues, with maybe step families, maybe their direct family or whatever the case may be. And a lot of times, a lot of them lash out different ways. I got a sister, and it's unfortunate, but this is the way sometimes our women react. And we have to be in order to make sure that we can react with them. Now, if they get too carried away, ja 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 boca. If you get too carried away, that's something different. No, I don't understand you, brother. But if you will write out to me and start explaining to me what you're talking about instead of pss, 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 I would understand something. Everybody don't understand that. Pss, 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 pss. Just say what you're saying. That's it. And what is a wrench? Everybody keeps saying a wrench. What is a wrench? The wrench is a good thing. What is a wrench? I'm in Connecticut, but I don't need it. I just wanted to support. And I appreciate that sister. We're not even going to talk about that sister no more because she ain't here fucking with nobody. Don't nobody be fucking with her. I appreciate it. Thank you. Back to the original shit I was talking about, and I'm sorry for those that I interrupted. In the wrench for moderators, we're going to get to that. Back to Jaguar. Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ, while y'all doing all that goddamn typing, please hit the fucking Cash App. STRINGERBELL80. I got to take my ass back to CT, and I definitely am not spit shit. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to go get the jacket. It ended up raining today, so I didn't go out. And then last night it was just too fucking cold. I was like, fuck this, I'm out. It's really, really fucking starting to get cold. And then like with the rain, it's just making it even colder. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be 12 degrees colder than what it was today. Thank you, sister. See that? That's what I'm saying. You have to give people a chance sometimes. Thank you, baby girl. Patrice Gardner always fucking with me on the Vegas side of the game. Maybe you don't understand. She is supporting you. I like what she is doing. She is doing good. I'm not being disrespectful of her. She is trying to get your cash out there. It makes info blue. Yeah, guys, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I like her. And Mary, I don't have no problem with you. I was just trying to clear up what you were saying. You said the wrench. I just told y'all, Knuckles, I just learned how to use this motherfucker. I don't know nothing about wrenches and none of that shit. Cash App said I walk a path of Bronx and why myself keeping you in my prayers. BX, yo, oh my God, listen, I miss Allenton. I miss, oh my God, Palo Parkway. Thank you, Miss Hawkins. I miss, oh my God, I miss Golden Crust so bad. I want make a big things happen for me. You see? God bless you. Thank you, Tanel. Oh, I never saw you live before. You new to this. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to think. This is like my fourth time going live. Yesterday I went live in front of fucking Trump Tower because I used to stay on Fifth Avenue. I keep telling you guys that. So I used to see those guys every fucking day. It's been the same crew for like the past 2 years, and they would come into Starbucks. So after a while, you just start talking to people, whatever. What do y'all do? Da da da. And then like one or two of them were brothers. You know what I'm saying? So we really got to talking, and then like I was like, yo, one day I just went over there and I said, yo, you guys mind if I do a live right here? He's like, psh. And that's why you see the whole time when I was doing the live yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, make sure y'all check that shit out and put it in the description box too. But if y'all see the live, you'll notice that those guys, they never even look at me. They're not even bothered by me. In fact, at one point in the video, y'all can't see it, but you'll see me move to the side. That's because one of them, he's got this huge ass fucking AR something something. And he's like this right across his shape. But those guys were part of NSA, and some of them NSA, some of them are Homeland Security, and then some of them are U.S. military sharpshooters, shit like that, or whatever. You do not want to fuck with those guys. I said I walked through a path. Thank you again, sister. Yeah, I never saw you live before. You knew that. Yeah, I am. Miss Tip. Yeah, Miss Tip got the wrench. Okay, so now I get it. Am I on Instagram? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with that. Just make sure you leave a comment. I'm gonna hit you. I want everybody on my Instagram. I got you, Miss Strobel. You heard? She get the Miss Strobel out of me. I appreciate you and Jaguar for doing what I know others need to do. I'm about to get back to Jaguar. So if y'all can keep that going, all y'all, if y'all can just share that link, $STRINGERBELL80. I'm really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. And guys, I don't want I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't want everybody on my Instagram. I'm an artist, like I do photography, I do all kinds of, and I don't want that linked with this shit. This shit right here is my other passion. So I separate my passions. Like my music is not mixed with my photos. My photos is not mixed with my art. My YouTube lives and all this stuff is not mixed with any of that. It can cause confusion along the way or whatever. And without those different outlets, I want you guys to remember this. Without those different spots and outlets, this is just how I've learned from the music business. From those different spots and outlets, what happens is you're able to direct and control things a little bit better, in my opinion. If I have a whole bunch of this mixed in with photographs and art, for example, it looks kind of odd to some people. Back to Jaguar, back to her. It seems to be an ongoing effort, and I just said this, and I think it was launched by Tasha K. And when Tasha K launched this, she started doubting her after she had interviewed her. So it even played more into the salaciousness that she was hoping to endure. I think that Tasha K is very strategic. I think she knew what she was going to do before she even got Jaguar there. In fact, I think when Jaguar got there, Jaguar had a little notion based on the video that I watched from her. I think Jaguar had the notion that there's a potentiality that this chick might do the same thing. And based off her words when she came out of that motherfucker a couple of days later, she did exactly what she predicted she would do. But the thing is, you have to be prepared sometimes that people might do certain things. And they might do those things at evil times, you know. I got some people that I know and I've spoken about, and you know, some of them I haven't. But I had all good intentions. And sometimes when you have good intentions and you have a good soul and a clean soul, or you're cleansing your soul, which I'm doing. I'm no angel. I'm not. And I always make a point to admit, you know, my participation in the fuckery, you know. But God knows we did. I don't even think those guys knew or thought it would lead up to where it is now. And now what supersedes everything is actually the salaciousness over the music. Nobody wants to really care about the music unless it's a story or some type of controversy behind it. Entonces, claro. So it's like, at one point, I'm like, all right, I get it. I understand. A little excitement, a little shaking up. We've always kind of done this. But then it just started getting this childish and rugradish and this despicable to a certain degree, you know. One minute you put out a song called WAP. A few weeks later after the song started charting, you say you're going to get a divorce from your husband. Then I call it and say in one of the earlier videos, which you guys can go look, this is all promotional stuff. It didn't even make sense, you know. I'm getting divorced with him just in case because I got a feeling I think he is going to cheat. Ay, diablo, tú eres un brujería ahora, huh? Huh, Cardi B, es dominicana. Tú eres un brujo. It's like, if y'all don't know what that means, a brujería, that means like a witch, okay? It's or sorceress, you know, like were you able to predict the future? You got a crystal ball. And brujería. Let me see if you learn some Spanish. Brujería. La brujo, pero bodega. You know, from a botanica. Botanica. That's what that means. Botanica means like a place that you go, you get spells, potions, remove evil spirits, awards, and everything like that, or whatever. All this stuff's from Africa. Okay? So before you cut it down and be like, oh my God, he's speaking Spanish, what the fuck? All this shit's from Africa. Africa. Okay? Black people that speak Spanish all across the world, speak Portuguese, speak Italian, speak Dutch, speak French, all kinds of shit. You'd be surprised, it's a big world out there. But these things come from Africa, so that's what I mean by that when I say how bruja or brujeria, which means a spell, bruja, which is a witch, and botanica is a place you either go to water to get potions and or talk to a priestess to remove spirits and shit like that or whatever. I'm trying to tell y'all something, but y'all gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen. So Tasha K is now trying to lead the full army march to try to get rid of Jaguar Wright. Well, I'm asking, who paid you? You know, we always got this question that's posed at us, me and Jaguar, I think, both, because I've heard her mention it too. Who paid y'all? Like when I left YouTube for a little bit, everybody's like, who paid you? Ain't no motherfucking body paid me shit. I wouldn't be here. Shit. We love the industry stories. I'm definitely going to support Jag, as you should. Thank you too, Miss Strober. Jaguar is intelligent too. She very much is so, yeah. They didn't pay you any, yes, they didn't pay you any attention. I don't know what that means. Shout out from the Bronx. BX, what's up, baby girl? That's somebody I know, a real person. My sister Stephanie. Thank you, baby. Hey, Steph, I got Rashida Strober in here just helping me out. The sister is a dark-skinned advocate, real popular YouTuber, very nice. Jack said Tasha K and Alicia Keys know each other, and Ack set that up with Tasha K. I just know it was a foul interview Lost my subscription, as you should. I wish more people would do that, Patrice Gardner. Patrice Gardner pointed out something that was very, very, very. What did you say? Hey, love the Spanish. Gracias. Monica, 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 Monica. ¿Y cómo tú estás, gente? I'm a licensed therapist, and the TK interview made me very uncomfortable. That was way out of place. See, everybody's voicing their opinion, and that's what y'all got to do. Y'all got to do like Patrice Gardner did. Remove your subscription. I have people do it to me all the time. I don't give a fuck. You want to go away, you go away. I mean, what the fuck am I going to do with you? No, don't go. Oh, yeah, but you can't come back. Please come back. Boy, if you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. They like Jesus Christ, you know what the fuck? Take que la puñeta. I don't give a fuck. Let go away. You know what I mean? That means you didn't like me that much anyway. If I said one thing that I don't know, like got you upset. But this is the thing I was trying to tell a lot of you guys. Your consumption, your participation are the things that thrive and move the industry. And the industry products, because that's what we basically call them, products. They're products that are packaged, delivered. I mean, they're not packaged as much anymore. And the packaging isn't done by the biggest companies anymore either. It's usually the smaller companies now, to be quite honest with you. But the bigger companies that are still in charge of some of the biggest artists' careers or whatever, I mean, they're manufactured and processed and procured and put out to put out the field. You know, may you yield the most. You know that's basically what it is. I mean, like everybody thinks the synergy in this is so difficult when it really isn't. But it is difficult if you don't know the language of which we speak and the way we talk and communicate with each other. You know, I could tell somebody straight up out the bat in front of people, and I've done it before. Hey, there's a new album dropping, and it's coming soon, and blah 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 blah. Or I know an artist is dropping something. Well, you can say that right in front of someone that's, and don't take this the wrong way again, not of the industry or quote unquote what you would say normal. And I can put it in a way that it would totally go past you. You wouldn't even understand it. In fact, it was intended that way. You know, which makes it kind of insidious itself, but I mean, it is its intentions of delivery. You don't want everybody knowing what you're saying. And again, y'all, that's Cash App, STRINGERBELL 80. I'm trying to get the fuck, I gotta go back to the fuck there. And I'm just like, oh, God, back to this shit, you know? And I need some fucking winner shit. Like, this lady was trying to tell us, oh, it's people that donate. I said, I'm sure they do. I was like, how often? She was like, well, we're waiting right now. I'm like, well, it's cold right now. Do you know Monday? I'm going back to Jaguar. But do you know Monday and Tuesday I was literally out in the fucking rain because everything is fucking closed. So I was literally out in the rain with this little ass fucking umbrella. I wanted to go beat up fucking the motherfuckers that made that cheap shit because the wind just disrespected that shit. Like, you know what I mean? The wind was like, how dare you pull this little shit out? Like, it just disrespected my umbrella. Now, Calvin has spoken saying it wasn't true, but also tried to spin the mental illness. She must be going through something narrative. Yeah, I told you that's how it goes. The way it goes is it flows in, hey, what's going on? It goes in an even flow. Like it's a smear campaign. And what you basically do is you give an innuendo. Okay? Let me show you how your consumption works. So basically, I have one personality that stands out or a mid-tier personality that has some notoriety, preferably nowadays a YouTuber. The industry has been watching the YouTube market probably since, I don't know, 2010, 2011. A lot of motherfuckers won't admit to you, but a lot of your favorite personalities that you probably been watching for 5, 6, 7 years, how do you think your favorite rapper gets familiar with them? Well, they watch fucking YouTube, just like the rest of us do. Why do you think Leo is up in there? Hey, Leo. Hey, Tuma, because I know you motherfuckers see me. Those two are up there at YouTube Music, you know. So outside of 300 Entertainment, hey, Leo again, they run that. What I mean by that is, you guys don't know the process, but I had Tuma Basa break down the process of how your video moves around and who sees it and how they see it and what's the process before it's fully processed and put up and everything like that and reviewed later on. So each one of your videos that you put up, it's reviewed probably like twice a day. just to make sure or whatever. It goes through a couple of processes. Anybody who's on YouTube, that I mean works at YouTube, knows that process. So that's right, guys. Again, that's Cash App, STRINGERBELL 80 at Cash App. Make no mistake about it, still a donation drive. Thank you again, Miss Rover, sister girl right there. Um, I tell you like this, like, the one time that you put some suggestive thought out there that someone can be doubted or whatever, this is a technique that goes all the way back to the pitchforks. A lot of this shit that they use in the music industry is archaic shit. It really is. It's archaic, simple psychology. You know, Psychology plays the most part in it because it actually goes into the endeavors of how I'm going to promote the album to you, the imagery that we're trying to promote, how this person looks, etc., etc., and how can we paddle that and push that together and make a product out of it, which the artist ultimately is. He's a product. A product is to heal revenue. What's up, Prince Apple? What's going on? Um, so yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's the same way it works in the YouTube community. I think what one of the disadvantages is when it's untrue or unfathomable is in the YouTube community, it spreads faster than it would on a record or on the radio, believe it or not. The consumption level on YouTube is in the billions a day, so it's worldwide. It's not like your local radio station, how Hot 97 or Power 105 or something like that, you know what I mean? Where you got to really go around and like look and shit like that for it. Where on YouTube, it can be suggested to you, it can be thrown at you after a video you've already watched. There's many different reasons and algorithms that can lead it up to you. You know what I mean? Different numerical patterns that can lead it up to you. But it will get to you ultimately, you know. When I speak of the show Power Moves Makers all the time, it was something I was part of. Shout out to Brooklyn. And one of the people that we interviewed was Tuma Basa. I'm going to get back on Jaguar, but I just want you guys to hear this. His name is Tuma Basa. He's an African gentleman. And we got to sit a whole, almost 2 hours with him, I think it was. Perez, you correct me on that because I know you follow me too. But I think it was about 2 hours we got to spend with Tuma Basa. And he was hired by Leo Cohen to work up in YouTube music, that sector. Tuma Basa is very well known. And I got the pleasure to sit back with him, and like I tell you guys all the time, the formula for our well, the podcast that's still going on, and I've shared some of them before. So it's Power Moves Makers. That was my boss for 16 years. His name is Sean Prez, very well known in the business, ex-head of promotions and international marketing director for Bad Boy Entertainment. The guy learned every fucking thing from except for that fucking Puff. Hey Puff, yeah, bitch. No, I was playing. You know what? He's got some redemption time left in him too. We got to believe that Puff can have some redemption time and probably come to an epiphany. But I saw some shit today when he was talking to Jeezy on the balcony, making it look like they were talking about something real hard. We just have to wait and see. But all that political party shit, that shit sounds silly as fuck to me, G. You know what I mean? You gotta feed the people before you can lead the people. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Bobby Clanton Smith said that. Si esta cierta parroquiano tiene una personas que tienen la vida de vencer. No es necesario hablo así. My mother was Spanish, so shout out to you speaking Spanish too. You wrote it a little, Castilian, Mexican, Spaniard, Spanish, but I understood what you wrote or whatever. You write Spanish like a Spaniard. You don't write it like a Latin American. But claro que sí, mujer. Aisha, no me grita. ¿Ah? Entonces en español. Aisha Anderson. Claro que sí. Thank you, Steph. Love you too, booger. Mwah. That's my motherfucker right there. BX in the building. BX come through for me, boy. I'm gonna tell you something about BX people. BX people be meaner than a motherfucker. But if you really need them, the motherfucker. God damn it, it's my last plate of food. Here, shit. And then walk off from you. Shit. That's how people in the Bronx do. You already know, Steph. Fuck out of here. Shit. What up, Chris? Kiss the babies for me. Love them kids, man. That's 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 one of my friends I miss so much, and it's because of this fucking COVID shit. I have not seen her physically in a year, you know, and her daughter is real tight with me, you know, like that's my homegirl right there. I missed them, seeing them in person, man. Someone destroyed his full figure at the wax museum, tore the head off. I heard Diddy paid 30. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who did that. I don't know who did that. I don't know. I know niggas was looking at me when that shit happened because I was like, nigga, I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. I don't know nothing about that because I worked at Madame Tussauds for a minute. It's coincidental, right? You know. But yeah. So that's a lot of money for a wax head. I hope we get that figured out. I'm from Florida and I came to Harlem, Brooklyn, and the Bronx in 2017. I adore black people from New York. The energy was amazing. Yeah, it was. You must have been in Harlem. Yeah, you said Harlem, Brooklyn, and Bronx. That sound about right. Thank you, you a family. Steph, I already know that shit. That's I mean Marina, I ate. That's my girl. LOL, Jazz. Do you like my nails? You stupid. Hey, yo, Patrice, stupid. She said allegedly. She said, hey. She better say hey to me. I'm going to kick your ass when I see you, Chris. Love you, bugger. That's my shorty right there, man. That's my people. Like, I love them to death, but BX people are crazy. I love the BX. I'm going to stop through. You know what I mean? I can't go visit nobody really like that because, you know, everybody's still scared of COVID shit. We went through a lot of shit watching that shit down here. Does he only have Cash App? No, I don't only have Cash App, Aisha. You can actually just log out real quick and just click on my bye Steph. Mwah. You can just log off my what's the name right here and just go to just click my icon and go to my videos, and in any of those videos you'll see three links. There's one for PayPal, there's one for GoFundMe, and there's also Cash App. I know a lot of you guys don't have Cash App, but you need to get it. Get that in Zelle. Like those are necessities. Like especially moving the next 5 years, you're gonna need outlets like that to actually pay tenure and conduct exchanges of tenure. You know, it's fucking crazy. Everything's going digital. Um, Jaguar is being discredited on purpose, and I know she's being discredited on purpose. And the thing is, it's unfortunate because it's from another fucking woman. You know, it's from another woman. And now I'm understanding more why Doggy Diamond shows the role, the course of asking the question objectionably, you know, objectifying and giving theories is the way of YouTube. We're gonna cut that shit out. All that objectifying thought process shit is cool when it's someone like Star from Star in the Morning. See, he does that objectify shit real good. I have never seen nobody on YouTube tell the homeless story so consistently and transparently like this. Shocking, entertaining, and inspiring. Thank you very much. Yeah, I keep it a buck about my shit. I don't be giving a fuck, man. I've been through so much shit in my life, you know, like I'll get back to Jaguar, trust me, but I just had to say this. Like I ran away when I was what, 16 or 17 from my mom's house, my mom's authority. You know what I'm saying? My mom was a nice woman when she wanted to be, and verbally abusive when she wanted to be. So much to the extreme that my mother would berate you. My mother had a way with words, you know, a very good way with words, and she could berate you in a minute, in a matter of seconds, and have you thinking any old kind of way about yourself from that point on. You know, she had the power to do that with other people. You know, so as a result, me and my mother don't. We have a very strained relationship, which I'm not gonna go into detail because somebody might try to use that and roll with it. But we have a strained relationship. If you tackle that past my career choices, which I'll elaborate on that a little bit, I went on every Sunday. I'm subscribed to the channel, so every Sunday I hold church. I can call it because there's a million shallow Baptist churches out there, but Shallow Baptist Church, they do, so motherfuckers that know I'm telling the truth and I'm talking not down there. They have their service because of COVID-19. So what they do is they actually, televise it and telecast it or whatever and stream it. And I get to go in there, I get the alerts from it and everything like that. And they're just like clockwork. Every last one of them motherfuckers in there. And I'll tell you why I say a motherfucker. Because see, there's a Christian and there's a actually practicing Christians, And a practicing Christian, he hates by that Bible. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to help the poor. You're supposed to do other things. You know what I'm saying? And some people just don't. Thank you so much. Again, that's $ STRINGERBELL 80. My own girl, Miss Stober's in there, like putting in work for me. I thank you so much, and trust me, I intend on paying you back. And I want to do something with you live too. I got to go back and look at your more recent videos, but I knew exactly. I was like, that's the chick right there. I never had an issue. I even told niggas that. I was like, yo, she just speaking her mind, like, chill. I think it comes from the top. The the others are his agents, ops. Like Jack said, cut off their head and the rest will die. She's coming from Clive Davis allegedly. Yeah, see, I saw this email, but let me tell you something. Hold on one second. It took me weeks to figure out how to send you a cash app. It kept saying I didn't have you as a contact, but then it said confirm. So you're able to get your piece of change. Oh, you got to tell me what your what's the name is, because I don't know who it is, and I want to make sure I give you a shout. Like, what's your cash tag? You're welcome, Monica. I don't want nothing. Just here to support. Yeah, she's just here to do her thing, and I appreciate that shit. Um, man, from there I was like 21, 22, and I'm going to prison for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I was 19. And I went the first time. I got locked up for a whole bunch of cocaine. I got caught with like 100 something grams of cocaine. It was my first time ever getting caught with cocaine. Prior to that, at 16, I got caught with a pistol in school. But they never found a gun. I was smart enough to throw that shit in the river. So I was smart. Even back then I knew. For my cousin, my crazy ass cousin Mario. What up, my baby? Love my cousin. It was his birthday this minute ago. We get old, nigga. Since birth. That motherfucker taught me how to shoot a pistol. You know what I mean? And the first time I did it, this is the frying pan. So this part right here, I hand the frying pan, hit this shit and cut it. Hold on, let me see if I can get it in the camera. It cut this shit right here and cut it. And so for about, I don't know, it's still there. The mark is still there. But for about 4 weeks, I was in excruciating pain. I couldn't tell my mom nothing. And I was looking at me, you know what I mean? It was crazy. It was crazy. But fucking around with Mario. I used to hang in the projects real heavy, even though I never lived in the projects. Where we lived at had a golf course built around it, Olympic-sized pool, sauna rooms, all that shit. I didn't grow up bad. My mom busted her ass. Our place was a corporate apartment. It had a fucking fireplace in it. Her bathroom had its own bathroom. I had my bathroom right across the hallway. I mean, we lived very nice for the moderate term. You know what I mean? When I started getting older, I started seeing other things, and I just, I saw some things that my mama did. It was something that she had demonstrated to me. So I said, yo, you know what? It's time to get the fuck up on out of here. Now, I'm not from the Bronx. I lived in the Bronx up until 7 weeks ago. I was living on Warren by Mace. I'm on Pelham. You know what I mean? 2 Train. You dig? Fordham, all that. You know what I mean? You might catch me over there now and then, Burlington or something. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be wondering where I get the kicks at. And they be like, yo, the kicks is fly, son. I be having like, you go to Burlington over by, I'm going to take y'all on a walk with me one day. Y'all go to Burlington or something like that, man, you'd be surprised when you find the NY. I believe everything Jag is saying, but somebody is messing with her in those emails. Those are not from Clive. No, they're not from Clive Davis. First of all, Clive Davis don't speak like that. He don't say motherfucker. I've been around Clive Davis. Clive Davis don't talk like that. That's why I knew it wasn't him. And she knew it wasn't him either. That's why she put it up. Because it'd be just like me. It'd be sucker motherfuckers fucking with you. You know what I mean? For no reason. All right, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up, sister. Definitely, I can't do it right now, but I appreciate you. I really do. I don't even spend the shit. Like I think I need to take a screenshot of that to show you. I don't even spend the shit. I like literally don't touch it till I get to my goal. Like that's portion of my goal. GoFundMe's portion of my goal. PayPal's portion of my goal. So collectively, all that gets to that goal or whatever, which y'all are extremely helping me do. I appreciate it. I think I took out 30 for the spot I stayed at last night, and then I took out another, I think it was 42 for additional night. I just need a fucking break, so it was at $80. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate y'all, but I just needed a fucking break. Like, we are step by step next to each other. S. Patrice Machad, I sent you. Yes, you did. You sent me $50, I believe. Thank you too, sister. I appreciate that shit. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. The women be coming through, and it's just be like, yo, the dudes. I hate to say it, y'all letting the women outshine y'all. Like, I be watching Stars podcast, right? Stars or streaming live, whatever you want to call whatever the fuck we do. And it be niggas that be established, like niggas that's millionaires and shit. And niggas be giving these niggas $300, $500, $100 on the super chat, so you see it. You know what I mean? I don't have the super chat because, just like the brother said earlier, they take 30% of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But make no mistake about it. This is a donation drive right now. We all have our stories. And I personally appreciate you sharing yours as well as Jack. That doesn't mean we were not aware of what was going on at the time. I don't know what you mean exactly by that. Elaborate a little bit more. But I think there's a difference between definitely this. A lot of you guys, I think, are under the assumption that you can figure out the music business from what vloggers have told you, or you think you can figure out the music business vicariously by watching TV and kind of figuring some things out. And I give it to you. Some of you do figure some things out, and that's good. You know, y'all figure out the worst of the worst sometimes, and as long as you have the passion to remove it from the atmosphere of the music industry, I think that's a good thing. And that's something I will help you guys with. You have my promise on that. But one of the problems, hold on one second, Ashley, I'll answer that. One of the problems I think it is none of you actually have been in the music business, or very few of you have even mingled with people that have been in the music business. And I'm not talking about like homie plays keyboards for fucking Justin Timberlake on the weekend or some shit like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you actually intricately have friends. Like, I have friends in the music industry. So it's like it's a little bit different. I know these people. I've been around them when they wasn't nothing up until the point of where they are now. I've been around artists when they wasn't nothing up until the point they were now. Going back as far as Shine, when everybody thought Shine was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shine wouldn't amount to nothing. Shine, in many respects, ended up being just as big as many other big rappers because of his fucking legacy. King, I'm in the entertainment business as well, from Chicago to Vegas. I have a personal R. Kelly story. Whatever it is, keep that shit. Fuck that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that with a motherfucking no Vaseline, straight straight vinegar, and douse. Do you still have connections with the industry? I just mentioned that and I said that. And please don't start sending me your music. I'm gonna chuck that shit. Do you think there's any truth to Jag? Is what Jag is saying. Do I think there's any truth? I know it's truth in it because can't nobody, and this is what I was saying to you, can't nobody understand it but us. It's just like if you went 16 years to a college, right? You will understand the intricacies of how everybody moves and how everybody shakes at that college, right? Well, and you would have friends that you would know for a long time at that college, right? So it's like if you just equate it that way, I mean, I think it'll make sense. Now, if you went to a different college, you wouldn't understand what's going on at, say, a HBCU, or if you went to Yale, you wouldn't understand. You know, you would understand some things from what you heard, some of those things would be true. I just explained that just a minute ago. Where's my family? But I'm gonna explain that one more time, and then I'm gonna say like this. I don't ask nobody about their motherfucking family. I don't know nothing about your grandma. I don't know nothing about your mama. I don't know nothing about your daddy. If your daddy ever was there, if he had 6 other kids, any fucking thing else. If you and your stepsister might actually be dating, or stepbrother. I don't give a fuck. It's none of my business. But don't ask me nothing about my fucking family. I don't like that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And for everybody in the Spanish, claro que sí. Esta es mi familia aquí, tú sabes. Este es mi sangre. Entonces, sabes, esta es toda aquí, tú sabes. No, 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 no importante. Okay? Jack su boca. Don't ask me about my fucking family. But I'm going to explain it one more time. My family don't deal with me. I just explained how my mother don't deal with me, and my family don't deal with me because of my career choice. You know what I'm saying? And the way we are, on that side of her family, the Lewis side, they are very much astute. If you know what the word astute means, meaning that all my mom's brothers and sisters went to college. You know, my grandfather was a mortician. You know what I'm saying? So he made a little change. And most of them, if not almost many of them, were in the military, you know. So that's my mom's brothers and sisters. They don't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? To them, I'm a demon. I'm a devil. Like, you know what I mean? I'm evil. I'm with an evil organization. I fuck with evil people. I'm fucking with New York City. You know, my mother's family, a great majority of them are from down south. The ones I know. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing go for my father's family down south. You know what I'm saying? Who them I have a little a stronger and tighter connection with or whatever, but it's not like that. You know, I went many years with if somebody would call me and ask for some help or whatever, I got you. But I was moving so much. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't just doing the bad boy shit. I was running my own little. I used to run my own business before. That's one of the posts I put up. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, I was running my own little business, wholesale, resale. You know, I did that for a minute. That's why a lot of people know me for that too. But all that's over now. And see, it's moving forward. And to move forward, you need financial backing, which a lot of motherfucking people of color need to start understanding that a little bit better. Whites execute the same strategy year after year, decade after decade. I used to watch when officers do that shit. It used to make me disgusted to my stomach because these motherfuckers didn't see it. And that's why they're saying these motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers could have been a billionaire 10 years ago. They said, nah, we gonna do it this way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, follow what Barry and fucking Steve are doing. That's where the fucking real money and the power is at. Not this fucking tap dance and shit you talking about right here. But no, watch this. We gonna tap dance better than everybody. You know, I watched it. You know, it's the mindset. The mindset of a lot of people that have come from an urban background, and want to bring that urban background to the industry, which is perfectly fine. But when you bring that background to the urban industry, just remember this. When you bring that urban background to the industry, just remember this. You're going to be offsetted by old white men, particularly. And they're not going to understand that shit sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? They'll put you in a category. They'll be like, oh, it's like, he's cool, but he's like the help. That's how they'll categorize you. And I'm telling you this not to insult you. I'm telling you actually what the fuck they're going to do. That's like if you roped into a wall, you're going to bang your fucking head. There's no fucking, like, why are we discussing this? You're going to bang your head because there's a wall there and the trajectory of your head and that wall are matching. It's the same thing. I don't know Jag personally, but I know some people who know her. That's good. You're our brother. Your walk is righteous, so the Most High will provide. Thank you, Isha. I appreciate that. Aisha. Don't curse at people, sir. Your attitude right now is not serving your purpose. Man, start paying attention. Now serve my purpose now how to reiterate shit. And don't tell me not to fucking curse. I'm in New York. I always fucking curse. Fucking fuck. For anyone who worked at Bad Boy ever reach out to you in a positive way. Two people. One of those people will be last week, Prez, because what? You may need some sleep, bro. Do I need some sleep? I need my own apartment so I can sleep for like a week. Cash App STRINGERBELL 80, brother. Don't tell me what I need aesthetically or esoterically. Reach in your pocket. You ain't doing nothing but going to the store buying some blunts anyway, or packing cigarettes and giving it to the Arab man, right? Or giving it to the Chinese man. You know, you give money to everybody except for the motherfuckers that look like you daily. How do I know? Because I used to do the same shit, but I made sure in between to spend with the people. You know, and I got many people that will attest to that. So you got to make sure you do the same thing. You'd be surprised how far your $10 can surface in the community or amongst people of the same color. I hope you raise $1 million. Thank you, Rashida. I hope I do too. Shit, if I do, I tell you this much: I'm starting on those fucking shipping container homes, and I only need what fucking a third of the money to do that shit. You know what I mean? I can set up a whole goddamn community. There was just a town in Connecticut. I'm going to share this with you guys. I had just recently found this out, but it was a school. And I guess the school had ultimately, what they did was they had closed down their campus or that portion of the campus. So they had like, it was something like a whole fucking neighborhood of abandoned houses or whatever. So ultimately it went on auction. You are not going to believe how much this whole neighborhood went for. You ready? 1.9 million. Completed houses, plumbing in them, everything. Some of them look like they had just been touched. And the place wasn't closed down to 2000, I want to say 11 or 12ish. It was within this past decade. So they were still fairly new developments. And somebody bought them out for 1.9 million. Now, my point of expressing this is this. There's a sister right now down in Atlanta, and I don't know how many of y'all saw it or not, but her and a group of partners, they actually went and bought a plot of land, a huge plot of land. Now, I know what you're saying, Malachi, York, and all that shit or whatever, but that's not what this is, okay? So they went down there and they bought the plot of land. It's huge. I encourage you, I'm going to look for the story again. This was just a few months ago. And if anybody's familiar with it, please speak on it right now. I'm watching you. I'm the one that's going to bless you, but I'm watching to see if you're real. But okay, brother, I hear you. And I don't smoke. I didn't say anything about you smoking. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, yeah, Cash App is $STRINGERBELL 80. If you mean you ain't looking for no smoke, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, but I appreciate you if you want to, what's the name? I heard Queen Latifah bought a community in NY and Jersey. I'm not sure about that, but I heard something similar. She had some dealings with something or another. I'm not sure though. I have to look into that. I don't like speaking on things too much sometimes if I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So I try to I take my time. Handsome, you better quit speaking Spanish. I might get pregnant. I want to get somebody pregnant. I really do. I want to have some kids. I know I'll make a great dad one day. That much I do know. Thank you. I like to laugh. I'm actually a funny fucking person. I am. I've always been the same person. I guess you could say I'm a southerner by birth. So, I lived there until I was like, I don't know, in my teens, I think. Even though y'all can't hear it, this is a mixture of my mama, my granddaddy, aunts and uncles and everybody, and a couple of Italians and Greeks. So this is what you get. It is what it is. This is me. I always talk like this. I always sound like this. It ain't gonna change. My kids will probably sound somewhat similar. Um, I know I'm not. I haven't made a decision, and I'll get off of that in a second. I haven't made a decision where I will want my kid or kids to grow up at. I already know I'm gonna be an old daddy, so I'm cool with that. I know some friends of mine that have old daddies, so ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna be an old dad, and I'm cool with that. I'll be old enough. I'll be young enough to see my grandkids. I am. I'm gonna shut it down in like 2 seconds here. But good night, Patrice, and good. Thank you for tuning in again. Patrice is cool as fuck. Robbie Blue, what's up, baby? Um, I know I'm gonna be a good dad, but I just want my kids to you know be the best kids they can be. That's it. And I think being an older father allows you to do that because I think when you're a younger father, I'm not saying this is true for all younger fathers because of course it's not, but I think you haven't had enough experience and you're kind of learning as you go. And I've seen that happen with even my old friends. You know what I mean? They're kind of learning as they go. Um, I don't have any kids. I'm 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 a fool as well. You're an amazing person. I pray you get everything your heart desire. Kisses. Mwah. Besitos, tú sabes. Buenos suaves, mamita. Buenas noches, tú sabes, senatora. That's very nice of her. I hope so too. I hope so too. I don't sit around feeling sorry for myself. That's what people get amazed about with me. Like a lot of people get really amazed that like I don't know. Like I don't. If y'all ever notice, I never jump on camera ultra mad or cuss some motherfuckers out. Even when I was talking about Puff, I didn't go hard at Puff like that. Like we worked for the man for so many years. You know, he did provide some luxuries and he did take us around the United States several times. You know, I've partied in places I probably never would have got into without him. I can't say that. You know what I mean? And I've ate some of the best food. I've drank Ciroc before it even hit the market. I was telling people about Ciroc before it even fucking came out. People didn't even believe me. I said, yo, this thing about to fuck the alcohol game up, and he did. You know, not everything was bad, and everything was bad at all. I wanted, I wanted, I waited until I bought a house and helped my ex get her master's degree. Then she switched up on me. I had something similar like that happen. I like hearing your Spanish. I think you would be a great dad. Thank you very much, Kia. Gracias, Bella. Tú sabes, la morena, negrita. Everybody here is negrita. I think that's some bad shit on negrito. I used to be called that all the time, negrito. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, negrito, you know. Cash App, that's right. Thank you, sister. Again, guys, I got to do my promoting along with Miss Strober here. That's Cash App, STRINGERBELL80. Again, Cash App, STRINGERBELL80. This is a full donation drive. I'm going to be doing these like once a week because I'm trying to speed up the process. I'm not trying to milk y'all. I'm not trying to beg nobody or nothing like that, but I need to speed up the process because it is fucking getting cold. It rained all day today, you know? So I just laid up and edited videos and shit like that. I've got so many videos coming for you guys. Q Butter is coming to GA to open an institute. Amen to that. What kind of institute is that, Mary? And let me know. I like the what's the name? I like to check that out. I always like that. Grand Rising. What's up, Yolanda? That's my aunt's name. I think I told Yolanda Carrington that before. That's my aunt's name. Her name is Yolanda too. You're so correct with that. What did Rashida say? Just like the hell to homeschool. Try like hell to homeschool. Yeah, I know, right? Especially nowadays. Oh God, these kids will come and shoot up the whole fucking school, won't they? That's right. Hell yeah, I got way more videos than that. I've got so much shit. What did she say? Hell, people be coming on daily getting cash just for having a YouTube show. I know, and it's like it's crazy because I got a. Rashida said it's some bang shit. Like I be seeing niggas donate like $100, and there's always dudes talking the most. I don't mean to call y'all niggas. I don't mean it like that, but I just mean like some hood shit. Like it's always guys that be talking the most a lot of times. They don't be the girls. Like every now and then I get a loudmouth chick and I just hear that and be like, shut the fuck up. And I block you or whatever. But the guys, they be going hard at. Won't you work with me at McDonald's, nigga? Nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I have every week I have to show that I'm looking for employment. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's mandated as part of the rules, and I have to aptly show that I'm looking for. The problem is, it's not even that, dog. I don't want to do no shit like the minimum wage in Connecticut is $12 an hour, but the rent is $9.50 to $11.50. The minimum wage in New York City is $15 an hour, but the rent is anywhere between $1,150 all the way up to $2,300. Do your show daily, your cash app will go. I am. That's why I got back on it. So like it's not even that. It's just so much shit I got to tell y'all guys. The real battle is spiritual. It's a war. What you say? It's a war out here. Heads. I said DMZ, demilitarized zone. Yeah, I know what you're talking about with that. I pray we both kids and find that. I'm not that young either, but God is good. Going to get some sleep, Papa. 60, 70 hours a week. Take care of me, but I'm going to cash app you right after. Okay, thank you very much. Gracias, Bella. Tú sabes la llama. Huh? Buenas noches. YouTubers deserve to be paid like any other talk. And that's what I say. Like, a lot of people talk this shit, and I'm going to end this over Jaguar. I'm going to spend like 15, 20 more minutes with you guys because I do got to get some sleep. Now, I got to travel tomorrow and some more shit. I got to do shit before I go travel. So I'm going to be tired anyway, so I don't give a fuck. But that's one point I wanted to get at. The guys that be talking the most shit. I'm going to put this in two parts. Good night. YouTubers deserve to be paid just like any other talk show. The funny shit is, and that's Cash App $ STRINGERBELL80. Again, guys, that's $ Cash App STRINGERBELL80. Stringer Bell 80 at Cash App. That is the funny thing. Like, when you get a white YouTuber, they can come on, they can say some dumb shit. Some of them can say shit that don't even make any fucking sense. Some of them can get on and just do like, I saw a dude do a 5-minute video of how he made a vase out of fucking, I forgot what it was, deep, some shit it was. I don't know what material is that. The point I'm fucking getting at is, nobody in their right mind that was black or Latino went on that white man's page and said, "What the fuck you doing, nickel? I dare you, nickel. What you begging for, nickel?" I saw a man on the trainer, and I hate the fact that, and that's what the video is down below. I hate the fact that black people and Spanish people are now adopting these terms that white races use. You over here begging, nigga. What you doing, nigga? I know it's a pandemic, nigga, and 8 million people died, nigga, and 384 million people filed for unemployment. But fuck that, nigga. You gonna be like us. That's the motherfucker we need to get out of the culture. That motherfucker right there is the man. If there was a tier of crabs, this motherfucker would be the main one that's standing on the backs of the other ones so he can pull motherfuckers the closest. His claw is the shortest, but the strongest and pulls them the most. You understand what I'm saying? That's how these motherfuckers think. And there's a whole bunch of niggas like this that will join the sides of natural people, people with personality, and join in the thing of calling people coons. No, nigga, you a coon. And you know how I know you a coon? Because I used to do all that stupid shit y'all niggas did. I used to be out here carrying pistols, shooting at motherfuckers, all that. We did all that shit. All that shit. Duly noted, motherfucker. Duly noted. You understand what I'm saying? That's police station. I had articles. I ain't had no little motherfucker whistling me, none of that shit. I had an article. You know? Used to run with some bad motherfuckers out of Mount Vernon and the Bronx. You know what I mean? Shout out to North Face Click. That was before I got with the bad boy shit. I was in the street, you know. I was doing crazy shit, running cocaine, all that shit. I was doing it. And I'm not proud of that shit. I don't brag about that shit, but I understand the mentality of people that think like that. Hey, Sandra Mendoza, ¿cómo tú estás, gente? Vaya. Yeah, I understand the mentality of people like that. And that mentality doesn't just stay one place. It passes on to different people. I know you ain't say allegedly. Jeez, I come over there and shoot up at the air at your house. I was playing. I'm still on that bullshit when it come need be. I'll pop your ass. Not you, Patricia. I'm just saying in general. That was cute. I'm good, and you? I'm good, mama. It's all love. I know it's all love. And I'm just fucking with Patrice. Patrice, one of my main. Let me tell you something about Patrice. Patrice coming to the goddamn comment section and has some of the best shit to say, Patrice Gardner. So fuck all that. And her name is Patrice, and my mother's name is Patricia. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. The fact I'm getting at is, man, like, do all that dumb shit or whatever, whatever. I know when a motherfucker come with them tactics. And niggas be coming with those tactics as grown men. There's motherfuckers out here that's 50, 60 years old, still motherfuckers sagging their pants. I call them grown ass teenagers, forever 21 ass niggas. Still sagging their pants, still talking. Yo, I got an OG, I call him Willie. His real name is William. He from Mississippi. And how he said? He said, yeah. He said, you still out here jitterbugging, huh? That's how you call it, jitterbugging. I said, don't incriminate yourself so it's allegedly. You right, you right. Patrice, I got you. I ain't mad at you. To whom to whom much is given, much is required. God is keeping you. Your light is shining. Keep doing what you say, and you will reap the reward. I hope so. But for the meantime, while I'm waiting for Jesus, it's Cash App, STRINGERBELL80, and Cash App again, guys. That's Cash App, $ STRINGERBELL80. Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying with y'all. Um, and thank you, VSW versus, what is that, Wapsy? Versus Wapsy. Okay, got you. Versus Wapsy. Love to you too. That's a hell of a name. Versus Wap. What does that mean? You gotta write that down. What does that mean? Look at this. I'm looking like somebody from Star Wars or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, I am your father. I get silly when I get sleepy, but don't hurt. I'm goofy all the time. Much love and respect to you and me. God always watch over you. I know what that meant. Thank you, Sean, very much. And like I said, though, I'm gonna let y'all know. There's a lot of women motherfucking donate. Where the fellas at? I thought y'all was getting all this motherfucking money. Y'all don't help brothers out? Oh, y'all only help brothers out when they talking about other brothers. I got you. I forgot. I ain't saying no motherfucker. Should I say something salacious? Should I gossip about something? You want to hear something, girl? Hey, girl. Y'all niggas be sounding more feminine than the women nowadays. God damn. I was on a train one day. I heard these two motherfuckers talking. He's like, I know, bitch. And I was like, the fuck? Shaggy? You know, like, what the fuck is going on here? It's a lot of feminine ass boys out here. I don't know what's going on, but y'all need to go do some push ups or something. Tell your uncle, call your uncle, tell your mama, call her brother up, come over there and throw a football with you. You can get you all set. You know what I'm saying? Get your little pitcher gloves, something like that. Tuck you in, you know what I'm saying? Get you right. So y'all motherfuckers is woo. I'm dead serious. I can't tell sometimes. You know what I mean? And like I don't know some of them like what they represent. Dad say they do some push-ups or something. I don't know. Like shit be crazy. Like tell me none of y'all ever be out and hear one of these boys talking or see the way they dress and be like, oh no, bitch. This motherfucker got your blouse on. Got the same purse you picked up and I don't know what's one of the motherfuckers something. Fashion Barn, you know what I'm saying? He got that shit on decal too, same place you went to. Damn it, I'm a first generation North American raised. English is my first language. No accent. Español es mi lengua seguro. Spoken con el acente. I know, but like you know what? It's just how the way it comes out. Like I know what you're talking about though. But tú sabes, yo vida pero un gringo. You know what I mean? O blanco. Blanco. ¿Tú eres qué? What are you? Carrie. Oh, you got an American last name. But the way you just spoke that, you sound like you're Peruvian or Mexican, one of the two. Um, do you know Big Gene when he was Diddy's bodyguard? No, I'm not that old to know Big Gene. Oh, them niggas is like, yo, fuck it. Some of them niggas like 60 years old damn near. All right, them niggas been telling y'all they 50 for the past 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't do the math. Like, you know what I mean? Question: where are you from, David? Originally, you mean originally, or what's my ethnicity? Which one do you mean? Because I'm not from nowhere. I was born in America. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not from nowhere. I wouldn't say I'm from anywhere. But yeah, there's something in there. Honduran, ajá, es un negro que no que sí. Claro. Yo soy cubano la mareno, entonces sabes, todos los americanos. Get the fuck out of here, Honduran. Got you. They got another one saying Dominican. I'm not a fucking Dominican. I was with some Dominicans earlier, though. A whole bunch of them. Shout out to Flaco, one of these niggas, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tú eres un moreno. Uh-huh. Yo soy un negrito aquí. You're 50? Get the fuck out of here. All right. That's what's up. Both. Yeah, dos centos, ¿sabes? Pues yo soy moreno, el actor de barrio, pero un negro americano, so I grew up around them, you know what I mean? But, sí, yo soy dominicano, excuse me, para mí, son no dominicano aquí, dice, que la vaya, muévete, 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 ¿qué ve? O sea, Dominicans talk Spanish. Oye, mamita, para mí eso. Oye, mujer, ven para acá. Dice, ven para acá, Ivana. Oye, mujer. Big Gene is 56 and 57. How old are you? I'm not no fucking 56 and 57. I ain't about to tell you how old I am on camera. But like I said, them niggas is old as fuck. So if you say Big Gene 56 and 57, and all them niggas used to rock with same gang up in the east side in Harlem, put that together. When you talk Spanish, you sound Dominican. I know because I'm Rican. Yo, I hear that shit all the time. I sound like a Dominican. Everybody say that. 100 Kataka pedals. Ja, 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 ja. I got everybody. That's just crazy. I love that shit. But yeah, that's what we are. I'm not Dominican. Everybody think I like, mm-mm. At one time, because this to shut people up, I'd be like, yeah, I'm Dominican, I'm Dominican. Da, 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 da. But it got like this. It would just do it to shut people up. Because after a while, you get tired of motherfuckers asking, like, "Hey, what are you?" You know what I mean? Like, the fuck you worried about it for? What are you, a census board or something, motherfucker? Um, True, my vibe is tribe already. I think you're a bit younger than I am. I am early 30s. I'm not in my early 30s, believe it or not. I'm not. Everybody is another thing too. I'm a vampire. I really am. I get that from real disease, I guess. I'm glad I do. But no, I'm older than my younger 30s, but I'm not that much older. Um, at all. Everybody always say that I look young. I guess because I ain't got no babies and shit. I don't know. Truth is, somos latinas, sí. Era todo negritas, a no negritos. 37. Okay. 37. You from the Bronx too? You got XXXX all over there. Look like you from the Bronx too. I miss the Bronx. I do. I miss my friends over there. Yeah, a whole bunch of Dominican friends over there. Maybe that's why, because I be with these motherfuckers so much, I start to sound like a no, yo sono dominicano. Que la vaina? Que la dice? Truth is, the creator is a truly blessed one. Yeah, it is. Truth, the creator. From the Shy South Side. What's going on, Shy Town? God damn it. What's up? Y'all crazy motherfuckers out there. Y'all niggas stop shooting out there too, man. Wait a minute, guys. Don't care saying their age. Davin, but you don't dare ask a lady her age. But y'all don't dare ask me my motherfucking age too, and I ain't no fucking lady. I'm a fucking gentleman. And you don't ask a gentleman his age either. I'm something years old. Matter of fact, my 20th birthday coming up next month. That's why. My 20th birthday coming up next month. What y'all getting me? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. That's one thing I miss. I miss having my spot to laugh. So y'all can laugh at some of my goofy jokes sometimes. I'm 87. Found out my great great grandfather was born in the U.S., but don't know much more than that. Huh? What's going on? What's this? Well, it says CMO Pro. Hey, what's going on, Vegas? Vegas on the check-in again. And again, guys, my cash app is $STRINGER BELL80. This is a donation drive, so I'm gonna go about 30 more minutes. Now I gotta pass the fuck out because I gotta get up. I won't finish about Jaguar. Like I said, one more time, man. Jaguar's being framed, I think, and framed in the sense of you're creating a narrative to push out there to ever encourage discrediting her. And it's sad that people are trying to discredit her because I think Jaguar Wright really has a good soul. I've heard people say so much things about her, like they were trying to say her and her husband were fucking homeless and shit, and that's why they're driving around the car. Meanwhile, Jaguar has done numerous videos out of her house. In fact, three videos I put out were in her house. She recorded the TV while she was doing it. She was laying down in one of them. So I don't know what people are talking about with that one. What time is it here? It is hold on, I'll tell you. It is 1:58. 1:58 in the morning here in the East Coast. Every year is a blessing. Be proud of your age, especially if you don't look it. I am. I just, there's other shit going on. Hey, how they holding you up? Hey, how are you holding up? I'm holding up all right. Thank you for asking, Chloe. I'm cooling. I'm just doing my little donation drive right now because it's starting to get cold, and I want to be the fuck up out of there before it gets real cold next month. You guys, if you don't live in Connecticut, we are surrounded by fucking water, a lot of water. To be quite fucking frank with you, it's literally the Atlantic Ocean, and there's a channel that opens up to a larger portion of the Atlantic Ocean, which then goes up into a larger portion of the Atlantic Ocean. We have everything from nuclear submarines to fucking sailboats to chartered boats to four ferries, huge ferries, go through these waterways because they're so wide and they're so big and they're so vast. So the wind blowing on, if you ever lived around water, if you haven't lived around water, when the air starts blowing in on the water, it makes it about like, I don't know, 10 to 20 degrees colder than what it actually is. You know what I mean? So that versus inland, what you would call that temperature, is usually 10 to 15 degrees more moderate than it is by the water. Now, where I used to live right across the street. You can't really avoid it on this like whole. It's like the whole I-95 corridor. You can't really avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Because the water is right there. So no matter where you live at, the water's there. There's no real way of avoiding it. But yeah, that much. There's an ongoing effort to discredit Jaguar. I think Jaguar is telling the truth. I think Jaguar is eccentric in her truth telling, and I think it'll all come out and about. Um, as for the people that are trying to discredit her, look at them. You know, Doggy Diamonds, I'm going to take him out of the equation because I think he's just being objectionable. Okay? And I like Doggy Diamonds. I want to stay rocking with Doggy Diamonds. And I know everybody's got their little opinions about everything under the fucking blue moon, but I like Doggy Diamonds, so I'm going to walk with him, see what he goes with it. But I will tell the rest of you, many of you vloggers yourself, I say some of your pages, you sneaky motherfuckers. There's about 3 or 4 of y'all that but you gotta keep up with me. If you gonna emulate me, you gotta keep up with me because I move quickly. You'll think I'm doing it 1, 2, 3, and then I switch it up and be like, yo, all right, fuck that. Throw 7, 8, 9 in real quick. Matter of fact, let's back it back up to 1, 2, 3 one more time. I move around. And by the time you figure out that pattern, I moved on to something else. You know what I mean? I do that not to embellish you. I do that to more so just keep you on your toes, but let you know a motherfucker's got more to talk about than this rap music. There's a lot of shit that are the consequences of rap music that need to be addressed more utterly than the motherfucking rap music itself. The rap music itself is so infiltrated in so much of society now that there's little you can do, besides stop consuming the fucking music. You literally could shut down the hip hop industry tomorrow if you motherfuckers were at least the bottom barrel of 1 million, if not 500,000, said, hey, we're gonna stop listening to this shit. And those are bullshit numbers. I got almost 800,000 views this last month in October. So if you can't tell me there's not 800,000 to 500,000 to 1 million of you that collectively just don't like where the industry is anymore and want to hear a change and want to hear something different, I want to hear it. Busta Rhymes just did it. If you haven't heard any of Busta Rhymes' new tracks, I've never met Busta Rhymes a day in my life. If you haven't heard any of his new tracks, listen to his music. It's fucking this where he went with it is just like crazy. It's really on some like pro shit. It's really interesting. Some of the intros are a little bit longer than they should be. This ain't the '90s, Buster. Stop that shit. But don't come looking for me either, you big motherfucker. That nigga looks like a fucking Jesus Christ. Like I don't know what that. What the hell do you eat, Buster? Huh? What do you eat, Buster? Buster Burgers. I mean, shit. That motherfucker big swole. You know. It's amazing how much effort is being put in to discredit Jaguar right now. And I'm just looking at the outlets of the people that are doing it. And I said, this is a chain reaction. You got little vloggers coming on giving their 2 cents in. I said, well, motherfucker, when you ever been in the music industry? Ever? Like, when? Who have you worked under that I might know? Or who's still there? Most of the big guys that are still there, they ain't changed in like 10 or 15 fucking years. That's why I know all of them. I know who to call on certain shit. I know who not to call on certain shit. You know? I know. And I think many other people know as well. So, let's stop that shit. Let's try to trash Jaguar right, man. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. One minute you're a proponent of her, the next minute you're objectifying her and talking about her vividly across the fucking airwaves. Why? Why? Stick with your convictions, motherfucker. You was rolling with her. See, that's the other thing I don't like either, that flip-flop shit. In 1 minute, if it's an over preponderance of evidence that suggests the motherfucker is telling us lies, the group, and and the intentions were for us to advocate behind that bullshit, that's one thing. You understand what I'm saying? But if a person is just wholeheartedly feeling what they're doing, it is what it is. It's so toxic how Diddy was dancing on IG and received 4 million in donations, conditioned ass people. Okay, Patrice, you got it, right? And guys, what it do, Dad? What's up, showing up? You show a little cold. I am a little cold, brother. He lost weight for this album. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, he ain't lose no weight. Buster's still a little fat as fuck. Uh, he doing okay. Yeah, Buster got some. Buster is moving right now. He just dropped another one today, with Rick Ross, and I like a lot. Jag has a big community of people in her corner and standing well. She sure does. What's that other shit you said, Patrice? Yes, Patrice. If Diddy ain't the devil, all he misses is all you're showing up crazy. I'm not famous, but I know what it's like to be expected to keep my own truth quiet. Somewhat like that. Nowadays, I think it's kind of predicted. I mean, there's no way you could have thought that. You know, in a strange, twisted way, I think these motherfuckers are sitting back right now. I'm still being watched. Like, I put shit up on, like, sometimes I put pictures up in certain places. I go say where. And if you're smart, you know what I'm talking about. And you can see who saw the picture, right? You know what I mean? And so I looked to see who saw the picture. This is see, okay, who frequented over here? Same three motherfuckers. Just trying to find something I would say on that page, but I ain't gonna say nothing on there. Everything set right here. Yes, Patrice, if Diddy ain't the devil, he missing the horns. Cash after string bell. That's right. Dollar sign STRINGERBELL 80, guys. Once again, dollar sign STRINGERBELL 80. Shiva Strova is right now in the comment section putting that up for you if you're missing it. You know what I'm saying? Just look for Armory Strova and she will have the whistle name for you. Now I want to go back to Patrice and what Patrice was saying here. It's so toxic how Diddy was dancing on IG and received 4 million in donations. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So what was he? He was begging. That nigga was begging. That's what that nigga was doing. How come we ain't going over there with him? Huh? 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 Somebody? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody got something? Anybody? This nigga was able to collect 4 million fucking dollars. You know how I know? Because I was on that. It was actually Christian, and this one's fucking live. It wasn't even Puff's live. He gave it on there. I got the invite from it from the light skinned gentleman. I got the IG invite for it because it was invite only. And I came in when he was talking to the one chick, the one little young chick. She's like, yeah, I was so fun. I was so drunk. She's like, oh, we don't talk about Diddy parties. I said, yeah, I know that one. A lot of y'all don't support her. I really find it impossible for me to live anything but my truth. It brings me peace of mind. That's what's up. Um, but yeah, he raised $4 million for that, and I was in on that live. And I remember specifically, I even got a thing of it. I'm gonna put up this other clip too, where this nigga salute us at the Billboard Music Awards. With guess who? Guess who? Clive Davis. This was this reason. This was last year. We'll put that shit up for y'all to see. No, I don't lie, nigga. That's a funny thing. When I do get my goal and I do everything I say I was going to do, unlike these other motherfuckers, like I see that nigga Umar running around, he making response videos to my, I ain't steal the money. This is why it took so long, y'all. I know there's been a long, heavy 10 years. And we actually got the school. We just ain't got the money to fucking refurb it. What the fuck? Like this guy, he's fucking crazy. I think his problem is he tries too hard. He want to do tours and shit. You got kind of fucked out, Umar. Gotta leave him to the Almighty. We always falling on the okie doke. Yo, they gave Omar dumb money. Like this nigga was able to raise $1 million 10 years later. He still ain't got the fucking school up. The crazy thing is, often people look for someone to follow because they're lost. But who the fuck takes Diddy as an example you would want to follow? I can see evil in Diddy and Clive is so visible. God damn, that's some deep shit right there. I'm glad y'all tuning in on that. Like, I wasn't aware that so many people did like him. You know what I mean? I made some chips. I got some. I love. Okay, so let me tell you, I'm like a skinny fat kid in a way. So I love salting. You see these 99 cents, so y'all know what these are. These dollar store packs. But these are salt and vinegar. These are so much. It's this salt and vinegar. You gotta get the pink bag. Get that one. They take it hit different. You understand? It hit different. The crazy thing is too often somebody look for somebody to follow. Hold on, I read that. Well recognize real lies. It's true, you can see right through both of them. It's true. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Man, I don't got shit to lie to y'all about. What the fuck I gotta lie about this age? I lied to the police. Did you see a crime? No, that nigga got away. You ever notice how Clive literally looks like he's turned into a lizard? No, I have to see that. I don't be staring at men like that. Yeah, we call them chips over here. What am I supposed to call them? What y'all call them? Y'all don't call them chips? What y'all call them? You let me know if I got some sour cream and I said sour cream, but I got some salt and vinegar crumbs on my lips too. Don't have me out here talking to you on my lips is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a putt. Chris. Call him Chris. Where the fuck you live at? Louisiana? Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Shona said, it's the evil. I see a lizard, you might see a toad. They both fit. Hey, Mary, what the fuck is a voodoo chip? Like, what the fuck is that shit? I don't even think I want that shit. Oh, you live in the UK. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Come on, I got friends in the UK. Shout out to my girl Gina in the UK. Let me tell you something about Gina. Y'all can say what y'all want to, and I know everybody's got their pink and the white with me, right? My friend Gina's from the UK. She's white. She's got a Cockney accent. And one of the best goddamn women I've ever met in my life. I've never had sex with her, never done anything sexual with her. She is my friend. Before anything, she's my friend. Always calls me, always makes sure I'm all right. Always wants to make sure I'm cool, you know, like that. Gina has fed me before, several times. And it was not too long ago, it was her birthday. She's older than me, you know. It was a good matter of years, but beautiful woman, long black hair. She's Spaniard and Italian or something like that. Real good woman. And I put up a picture of her on my post for her birthday or whatever. And I just saw some people go in on her, and I went right back in on them. I'm talking about my fucking friend. That's any friend of mine. If I still consider you a friend. Or some motherfuckers, I'd be like, you say what you want to about them. They fucked up anyway. Y'all motherfuckers is really in here arguing about whether they call crisp or, or chips. Nigga, she live in England. They call chips are what we put over in the oven over here. Yeah, it is. I'm in Wales, a small country next to Ealing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wales is part of what is Wales part of? It's not part of England at all. I'm getting hungry over here too. I had to go downstairs. Sandra, you stupid, stupid ass stupid. Oh shit. Shout out to Gina, true friends are rare. I cherish mine. I hear that shit. I get them from Walmart in the checkout line. They have a hint of vinegar. Yo, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, they have a hint of vinegar. Yeah, but that sounds like some hot shit. You said they're voodoo chips. Like, I don't want no fucking voodoo chips. And in some places, fried. Yeah, that's very true too. Fries or chips. New England would be one of those. Where I live in Connecticut is considered the New England states, meaning they were the first direct states that were made up. They were part of the second set of 13 colonies from Baltimore down to Connecticut. New York was originally put into it, but the Dutch came in and kicked the English's ass, and then they created some treaty or some shit. And they said, "All right, fuck it, you can have it." mm. Yo, pause. She said, "Yo, no thank you, no voodoo in my mouth. I'm regular." You can get spicy, but I don't. Why do I choose CT? I ain't choosing shit. I want to leave CT. That's the whole fucking point of this. Again, $ STRINGERBELL 80. I want to leave Connecticut. Connecticut is, you know what? That's how I want to wrap this up telling you guys about Connecticut, since y'all want to know so much about fucking Connecticut. If you notice that I put in the community section about Connecticut and where the things were going on. Well, hold on, let me finish this one first, showing up shit. I'm gonna stay here so I can, I I went back out to Connecticut from New York because New York was fucked up. You stupid. So no. New York was fucked up. Anybody in here that live in New York, will you please attest to how everything is like fucking shut down? And this time I did some videos because I want y'all to see how much shit is shut down. You know, the place I'm staying at right now is partially shut down. You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy. Yeah, we're all fucked in a way. I told you, I think it's like I'm in instead of another city in New York. Nah, I don't want to go to no other city in New York. I'm really like on some fuck New York shit right now. I ain't for real, like fuck the Northeast. Nah, let me say fuck North, fuck the Northeast right now. Mm-mm. Queenie, you're in England, right? Who's the one that's in England? Oh no, I gotta go back. Yeah, it is Queenie. You're in England, right? Yeah, you guys are in your third lockdown right now, but your prime minister is making sure that he's just got like an ass too. Michelle D, hey, come down to VA. You missed it earlier. My family is from down to I ain't gonna say where, but they're from the second largest city in Virginia. But nah, I ain't fucking with VA. I wouldn't fit down in VA. Not this time. Even when I was younger, I didn't fit in down there. You know what I mean? My mother was a New Yorker. My aunts and all of them had lived in New York. They really had a hard time fitting there. You know what I mean? So as I started getting older, I was like, nah, I don't want, It was even before I started getting older. Shit, I was like, what, 16 when I left out of there? Maybe before that, a little bit before that. I think it was like 15, 16 when I ran away from home. The first time, anyway. It was many more times after that. I used to end up everywhere. So I wasn't a bad kid. I would do my homework. I wouldn't be late at home or none of that shit. But I'd just be like, yo, fuck it. I'd take off for like 5 or 6 days. I couldn't tolerate my mom sometimes. My mom was just like, oh my God, it was always something. It was always something. You know. I'll get into that another time. But I love my mom. You shouldn't disrespect your parents, and I would never do that to my mother-in-law. My mother had some things she had to deal with or whatever, and I love her. It's like the Matrix be here in real life, for real, right? Again, guys, this is a donation drive. So Cash App, $ STRINGERBELL 80. And I'm going to tell you niggas in here something about y'all. So it's a goddamn shame that y'all motherfuckers just like you eat up all your girls' cereal, all the kids' snacks, and all that shit. I'm seeing some of that same shit displayed here, and then the nigga ain't got $2 in his pockets. It's the top of the motherfucking month, nigga. I know you got some motherfucking money, fellas. So where, and how are y'all letting these women outdo y'all? That's why they got no motherfucking respect for y'all. Y'all know that, right? It makes it hard for guys like me too, because then I gotta make up for what the fuck shit y'all did. You know what I mean? It's fucking tiring. I swear to God. Like, how y'all letting women outdo you? Like, every time. When I look at the Cash App donation, I always know that for women. And I hate to say it, maybe the women are up on something or just a little bit more sharper or some shit. I don't know. But ladies, thank you. I appreciate it. For the fellas that got a million motherfucking one questions, but they got $3 thrown to the motherfucker, go fuck a pillow. All right. I know you already said you refused to come here, but ATL, I ain't coming down to ATL for shit. But thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. I ain't coming to ATL for shit. Y'all can keep all them STDs y'all got down there, all the guns, all the shooting, all the clubs. I'm good with ATL right now. I'll do ATL in 2025. I'm coming down there. Y'all hold me to that date, okay? I'm coming down there. Claro, tú sabes, no? Because they got a lot of Spanish people in Atlanta too. But on the 2025 side of the game, I'm coming down to Atlanta. I ain't saying how long, but I'm coming down there. Yeah, the suburbs are great in ATL. Yeah, I know that, but in Atlanta, see, a lot of people on here, if y'all never been in Atlanta is small as shit. Of course, Tasha knew that she was going to say ask Jaguar, but I believe Jaguar. Man, fuck Tasha K. We gave that bitch too much time. Until I said it too. Tasha K, if you ever see this, fuck you, you fucking fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, gossiping, over exaggerating ass, funny face looking ass, Alf motherfucking resembling looking ass chin, fucking your haircut need a motherfucking kickstand ass wearing ass. I can't stand her. I don't like her. Hey King, I start my entertainment radio show next week. I'm going to give you a personal shout out. Thank you very much. I live in Vegas now. Don't come here, goddamn. Okay, so now I wrote it, right? It's showing up. I want you to know I agree with you. Sandra, Tasha K let money replace her consciousness. He getting real industry on us. He getting real industry on us. Tasha K look like a tavern bitch. She look like a chick you catch at the tavern. Like, not at the bar, not at the club. The tavern chick. Like, full tavern. You know what I mean? She let the money get to her head. Let me get this straight. Y'all won't fuck with the nigga that's in a real situation, but y'all donating to that motherfucking dead bullshit? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Gave money to this nigga Umar, right? And Gordito Moreno. Y'all gave money to that nigga. And the nigga ain't built the school 10 years. And he's still getting donations from y'all. Huh? Do you know how many shipping container houses I could put up 10 years? I'll probably be on number, I don't know, 150 by now. You know what I mean? Like, dead serious. It only takes 72 hours to erect them. The rest of them is just doing what's the name shit. Oh, I'm not on here about that. I'm just wondering and I'm just astonished that people will rather than give the people that need it, they would rather donate to. By the way, that's Cash App STRINGERBELL80. Ms. Strober in the comment sections has written there. Please, whatever you can, I appreciate it. Um, the funny shit is like people out here donating to millionaires. I know actual stars that have podcasts. I know because I get invited to a few of them. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised. You see my invite box or invites that I missed or whatever. It's from who's who you would think of. Like people probably a lot of you are listening to right now. Be like, yo, you want to come check my shit out? Fuck no, nigga. You want to give me like what the fuck? Niggas wouldn't even buy you a bag of salt and vinegar chips. Mm-mm. Thank you. Yeah, why not? I heard Dallas is nice. And Houston. Yeah, I did hear. But I ain't doing no fucking Atlanta. You go out to Atlanta, you fuck around and catch a sis going to get something to eat down that mother. Dab and I are in shock to hear the commentary regarding Touching Case, because I think you both were great. But Umar, no. Well, I'm giving my commentary on Tasha because pure simple fact, Tasha K is what we call an antagonizer. You interviewed a woman under the pretense that you were trying to support her, and then later on turned around and tried to stab her in the back. Now, I don't know where y'all from, but where I'm from, we call that a mammy. And mammy made the choice to turn on one of the sisters. And we got to start differentiating the mammies and the Wampitos and all the rest of them that are equal in share, and start separating them as much as you separate your favorite stars. Not just the stars doing the damage, to be quite honest with you, the motherfuckers in everyday life that you walk around with, more so at the time are more damaging elements, because actually they're the ones that soaked in and regurgitated and put in their mind, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a destructive force in the neighborhood. I'm going to shoot. I don't care if kids is out there. I don't care if old people is out there. I don't give a fuck who's out there. I'm going to blast at them. And you know how I know? Because I used to be out on the block with motherfuckers like that. That's how I know. And I did it for real, nigga. I had beepers. I was in the street. This is when you had to stand on the corner. You understand what I'm saying? We wasn't doing none of that cell phone shit. And like, it wasn't even no fucking... If you had a cell phone was like a G back then. You know what I mean? Davin, people actually have curiosity for the truth you tell. You need to get a broader platform, become the people's champ. Get the people what they need. I'm doing it one step at a time. Like I said, I'm just learning this shit, y'all. Hi, I'm glad you're in good spirits, peace. But thank you. It's these salt and vinegar chips. These motherfuckers, I like this pink bag of them. This one right here, they got another one with two Himalayan sauce, but I can't afford that. I'm down on my luck. We see how we have to stand up. Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it? Tasha Cass is really changing. I figure it must be the money. Yeah, I mean, it might be. Like, if you got a motherfucker that ain't never had a dime in their life really like that, and all of a sudden you give them a whole bunch of motherfucking money, I mean, that's like giving a fat kid open key to open up the McDonald's and tell him he ain't got to open up to 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Anything between that's bound to happen, right? Hmm. Hmm. You know the crazy thing about it? I bet your punk ass gonna see me in this video, and in the bed, and the first thing she's gonna attack is, look at this nigga laying in the bed eating chips. So just in case you do see it, Tasha K, before that happened, I just want to say fuck you. You know what I mean? because I don't like you. I think that's nasty how you did that woman. I think it's real nasty. There are gatekeepers in the entertainment industry that stop a lot of people like Jab from prospering. No, there's individuals. Let me speak on that. I think I'm the victim of that myself, where I've had situations where I should have been right next to Puff or whatever, and somebody will halt, H-A-L-T, halt me from doing so and proceeding even more. And when I later think about it, I said, oh, well, these people did that because they had their own intentions, their own agendas in mind. You see what I'm saying? Which is cool. But you got to do that every time to me. And I'm not talking about the light skinned fella either. I'm talking about it was different individuals. It was more than just the light skinned fella. It was way different individuals that did this on Monica at times. Not only to me, but to others as well. You know what I'm saying? Who else on here? Because they think Davin is fine. Well, thank you very much. I wish I translated into some vajay. I'm trying to, yo, listen, I have not had sex in months. Can you believe that? Like, the corona fucked everything up. Sex life is just downhill. I don't know about you ladies, but sex life is just downhill. Damn, I can see you interviewing people. It would be fun. I've heard that before, and everybody talks about my voice, but I don't see it that way. Patricia's got true. Ever with this COVID reset, playing field has become level. It is fair game. I wouldn't go that far, Yolanda. For every one man, there's like four women. Like, I can't see to find none of them motherfucking chicks. Girls get scared by me because, like, I'm a Taurus. I was born May the 14th, so every 7 years my birthday is on Mother's Day. Do you think Jag will be able to accomplish what she's doing and not having sex? I think a lot of women have made it. I can speak for that personally. I know a lot of women that have made it in the music business in higher tiers. Dia Sims will be one of those. Dia, I was just with Dia. What was that? Back maybe last. I'm gonna say Decemberish because it was very cold. Um, yeah, I'm a Taurus. I'm the same thing as Jaguar. Jaguar's a Taurus too. And we got this whole weird configuration. Our ruler is Venus. So we got these moon cycles going through and shit where we get all powerful and start thinking all kinds of crazy shit. Davin, I was referring to starting one's own YouTube. What the fuck, what? Y'all got to stop talking to me in the King's English. I don't do that shit. I hate people that talk like that. And I'm gonna tell you something else. It's a surefire way that people that are tiered, if you're around them, when they hear you talk like that, the first thing that comes to their mind, oh, they must work with the help. You know what I mean? Don't talk like that. That old you're talking in the King's old English and shit. I don't understand that shit. How would one go by referring himself to one's own channel, and therefore that ought be, and 6 4 run made, and run thy madam, run for thine hills. That's what y'all motherfuckers be sound like when y'all talk like that. Look, Queenie's from fucking English. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know y'all stop. And when thou shalt come, why would one thou screw there? I am from the house of Bartholomew of Bartholomew, and I will not stain the chassis upon my throne once again. Y'all gotta stop talking like that for real. Taurus is a stubborn. We always stubborn as fuck. It's called prophetic. I know. But I'm trying to tell you, listen, I live in the fucking suburbs. I grew up with suburb kids that did all kinds of crazy shit, steal cars, fucking rob for the parents, like this insidious shit that you would think people in the hood do, and it's actually suburban kids that doing this shit. I swear to God. I got a friend named Sterling Turner. Shout out to Sterling. I grew up with. His dad's a doctor. Sterling used to steal all kinds of money from his dad all the time. Like, yo, listen, man, we want some candy. Yo, hold up. You know what I mean? Go in the house, hit the pocket, run out, you know? We get on our bikes, go get fucking candy, whatever the fuck else we wanted. Hamburgers, all kinds of shit. So, yeah, trust me on that one. Dimitri, I'm just playing with you. Don't get all sensitive and fucking shit on me. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm just fucking playing. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm a bull rider. Bring on the Taurus. Oh, girl, do you fuck around and get pregnant? Listen, if you fuck with me, just know this. My intentions are to knock you up. So are you prepared to get pregnant? That's what you need to ask yourself. Wrong one. That's right. I'm a Leo. Yeah, you always gonna butt heads with a Taurus. Um, this little motherfucker I was hanging out with was a Leo. But this little motherfucker, let me tell you something about short men, right? I ain't a real fan of short men. I ain't not on no gay shit. I don't like short men. I don't like hanging out with short men. I don't like cooling with short men. Cause these little motherfuckers always got a complex. Like, listen, even if a short person is cool with you and you tall or some shit, the short person will find a way to make themselves stand out. So it usually involves starting some shit with you or creating an atmosphere to start some shit with you. This is how short men walk through life. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you are under, I'm 6'2". So if you're under 6'2", you're short to me. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I've always been one of the tallest guys or the tallest guy in the room. Now there's people that's taller than me. But let me tell you about these little short men. Not all short men. I don't want to typecast all short men as being little angry motherfuckers. But a lot of short men are angry motherfuckers, all right? They're angry and they're persistently angry all the time. They're angrier than a fat kid with no hamburger. You know what I'm saying? Like, short men are mean as fuck and they're conniving as shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Every short dude I've ever given a chance, except for one, which is my homeboy Jose. Your dad was 6'2", yeah, I'm tall. Every short dude that I've ever been around with has always been in competition with these little motherfuckers. And at one point or some point, if you're about 6'2", 6'1", or whatever the case may be, you will feel you are in motherfucking like competition with the Oompa Loompa Club. Like, Oompa Loompa, whoopity doo. Like, it's a whole army of these little motherfuckers running around the United States and these short people. You know what I'm saying? Put them in your pocket niggas, right? A pocket jet set, man. Like, these little motherfuckers are like, they are hard up to prove something. There's fellas, if you're smart, don't ever hang out too tough with short men. You always gonna run into a problem if you're tall, no homo, and you're a good looking guy, you always gonna have problems with a short man. They always gonna be in competition with you. They always gonna try to go get the biggest car. They always gonna go try to get the nicest clothes. They gonna try to get the best sneakers. Would you say, I'm sure, so I know what we need. She said, I'm sure, but you're a girl, though, that's different. Damn, you are not tripping. The short ones are truly jealous of tall men. I swear to God, that's a woman saying that. You know what I'm saying? That's a woman saying that. The smallest dog in the room has the loudest bark. Yeah. Short dudes activate my anxiety. Demetric is fucking hilarious. True spoken, true bird, true sign the giraffe. Put him in your pocket, nigga. That's just funny as hell. Guys, again, the Cash App is $STRINGERBELL80. And if you're a short man and hear this or get offended, motherfucker, it might be you. We might just be talking about you. I have a chip to that shit. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. The only thing about these pink bags, I'm trying to tell you, I'm promoting this shit right here. The pink bag of Wise salt and vinegar. The vinegar got a little kick to it sometimes. Like, vinegar come at you, oh! Oh! Like it was a shot of liquor or some shit. You just took a shot. Like, oh, shit. You know? Goodbye. Thank you. We're all too sleepy now. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to let y'all go because I got to get some sleep my damn self. But I will be going live. If you missed this or you're just now tuning in, All the links are in the description box, including all three. So if you didn't have Cash App, there's PayPal, and there's GoFundMe. But I do want to say this much. This ending this off, I'm a Team Jaguar motherfucker. And I'm not going to start shitting on Jaguar right now just because it's convenient. Fuck all that. It's not happening. Jaguar right. Keep doing your damn thing, baby girl. Shout out to your husband. He seems like a cool motherfucker. You know what I mean? And together, y'all smoke your worst. You know what I mean? And all of you guys that tuned in, I just want to give you guys a shout because you guys are the shit too. Miss Strober, thank you very much, sister. I appreciate it. Our skin advocate, whatever the case may be. I think you got a boyfriend or something, but your fine chocolate ass, I just want to tell you that. All right. And Sabrina. Good night, Miss Strober. I hope I see you again. Miss Strober got, man, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Pot of gold. That's what motherfuckers said. Lunel. She said, I got a pot of gold up under this C-section scar. Oh shit, there's some more. Thank you, Sabrina. Miss Strober, good night. Salute, sister. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you. Good night, Chucktown. Patrice, already Team Jag. I will see you guys in a minute. Thank you for the good vibes. I need it right now. Of course, Queenie. And I hope everything gets better. And put a picture in your goddamn thing. You look creepy with that green box right there. Smile. That's the way I get through it. And just know something better's coming or whatever. So just, just keep the faith of it. Every day I'm just like I'm tasting with something else. And these past 2 days I've just really been able to have to myself and just chill out and just be. And then the rain just made it so easy today. So it was just like, oh, okay, I gotta stay in now. You're all in night mode this morning here. Shut up, Quickie. Thank you for showing up, Miss Strober, once again. And guys, if you're still on here once again, Rashida Strober has put that in there several times. I want to thank her for her help. Y'all give her a motherfucking round of applause in the goddamn comment section for being a hell of a motherfucking woman tonight. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I hate to say it again with your fine chocolate ass. God damn it. Damn it. You were not tripping. The short was the truth. The also tall was. Yolanda, thank you, mamita. Gracias, Bella. I'm short, so I know what we need. I'll just read back some of these comments. They're fucking hilarious. Michelle, thank you for tuning in. Sabrina, thank you for tuning in. Rashida, I can't even tell you how many times. Thank you again, guys. Like I said, it's Cash App $STRINGERBELL80. Again, that's Stringer Bell 80. A Cash App. Make sure y'all hit that up. True Spoken Davin, they have a little man complex. See, I didn't catch that one right there. Yeah, I think that shit's real. Queenie, thank you again. Jesus, God, I got a whole bunch of fucking comments. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all this. But you guys came in and y'all fucking rock, especially the ones that are always with me. I appreciate every goddamn thing you do, and I guarantee you this much: I'm not going off fucking where. That's why I said I'm a full-time fucking vlogger now. You heard me? So that's what I'm doing. This is how I'm gonna make my living, and this is how I'm gonna get those goddamn shipping container houses built. And you best believe that fucking shit. And all those little motherfuckers over there that made that video about me, this is snub them in the ass. I'm gonna build all 4 of them one. And that's how I fuck around. I'm different. Guys, good night. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. From the bottom of my fucking heart. And when I get right, this is not going to stop. But one thing I wanted to make you clear of, it's getting cold. And it's going to be 12 degrees colder tomorrow than it was today. And it was fucking raining today. So can you imagine? But you got to match your comments to the video. Otherwise, some of the comments just look crazy. I know, I will. I'm pretty smart at that. You know what I mean? So I'll do it. But once again, y'all, the Cash App is STRINGERBELL80. That's Stringer Bell 80, a Cash App. Once again, STRINGERBELL80. I will take a container. Listen, when we get these fuckers built, I'll be able to sell these things at such an affordable price. I'm going to have to do a whole damn live about that, but I'll be able to sell these things at such an affordable price that will blow you guys' fucking mind. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in a few. Thank you so much for showing up. I'm old school. The technology is made for me. All right. Good night, guys. Bye. That was good. Those are nice people.